throw this mic on. Fold it down a little bit.
Yeah, they were not. I tried to fold it down before I left the house. You know, if they fold no nigga, they fold the word turtle nigga.
Who told you you had no neck?
What my coworker told me.
I mean, I like cool stuff like this. Like, I just feel like sometimes it don't go well with me. I don't know. I can't find my footing on there. Take this and put this on the cape.
Okay.
But
just
where,
just like,
where your, you can just pinch the cape and just put it closer to your mouth. Whew. It's been a minute too.
Man, it's been a
How
good
you be?
minute. I'm all right.
Yeah.
Ain't no need in complaining, man. To God be the glory.
You know?
Man, because at the end of the day, that's all I got.
Yeah. It's all we all got, if we honest with ourselves. But, you know, everybody got, things that they believe in, greater or whatever. I just know what I know.
Right. I mean, to me, it's whatever you call it. You know,
Yeah.
you call it God, Allah, Buddha, universe.
Man, whatever.
You know, source. It's to me, it's
just
all
know
the
it's
same.
a higher power.
Right. That's it. That's all.
Right. What we doing today? To your hair.
High ball tape.
And you keeping it full? Are you cutting anything?
No,
Don't
I mean,
cut
if it needs to be evened out, go on and even it out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it in the back, on the side. It might need to be evened out though. I've been cutting my own hair.
For real?
Yeah, I've been
doing good
hair for a minute.
Yeah.
But
all these little sparks of gray, little wisdom.
Ooh.
Little wisdom in your life.
That's
what they say.
That's that age showing up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess around to be like you in a minute and die.
Yeah, I had to change my identity.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh start, sometimes I had locks for 20 years. Well, 19, 20 all day. So after a tragic situation, I felt like I wanted to reinvent, change it up, switch it up, just new me, fresh start, new beginning, all that. So I cut my hair. I had been threatening to do that for years, but
you have been threatening who?
threatening.
You have been threatening. I'm gonna cut you off.
I tell my people, man, I want to cut my hair, and everybody was just so against it. Like my whole chair was like, no, don't cut your hair, don't cut your hair, because people get adjusted to seeing you the way that they see you when they know you. So,
well, you definitely got a totally different spin. Like you've done a complete 180.
Yeah.
Like you're not going in the same direction, and I can definitely see a difference.
Yeah.
And I think I'm kind of like in that isolation phase. Like I'm in that transition phase. Like I haven't just come out. I had to seek shelter after after going through divorce.
Yeah.
I would say I had to seek shelter.
I agree.
And go into isolation because it was so much that I needed to work through in order to get to. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is I know I ain't prepared to get to at this point.
Sorry, my hands are freezing. You're not prepared to get to?
No, I'm not ready to get to yet. Because it's something God is still trying to teach me. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't reached that point yet to where, what is it, the chrysalis ready to break through.
Okay.
You know how the transition into a butterfly. I'm not ready to fly yet.
Like the cocoon.
Right, the cocoon phase. I am still in that cocoon phase. And what I'm starting to realize too is in the cocoon phase, it ain't meant for you, somebody else, only what's nearest and dearest and what's closest to you can go in that cocoon with you.
Really? Something can go in there?
Really, technically, no. You know what I'm saying? But like, I got a kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you still have to maintain the kid. But to try and start something with somebody else, it ain't fit for that. You know what I'm saying? So really, anything and everything outside of that, it ain't even supposed to be going on. Because this is about self.
Right.
You looking for everything else and everybody else to change and shift around you when it's all about change within yourself.
Right. And
You know.
personally, like, I think in your cocoon phase, you do have children and stuff like that, right? Like, they never go away, right? Like, so you can't throw your kids away no matter what anyway.
Right.
But even going through that, I don't believe that a cocoon phase is for anybody but you.
Absolutely. Right.
So, and that's just my, my thoughts on that. I'm not really sure. I know, yeah, solitude, isolation requires some separation, from people, places and things.
Right. Until you're done. when the timer go out, ding, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and let me correct it. I didn't mean that in a way. I just meant that in a way that you have to manage that relationship with that kid accordingly. You know what I'm saying? My kid is about to turn 19 years old.
Okay.
So I'm still coaching, but at the same time, that's the only thing that's got access to me for real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that's supposed to have access to me for real.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, so when you open the door for other people to have access to you, you're not even full. It's like a premature child. You know what I'm saying? So you in a cocoon and you can open the door for somebody else or other people to have access to you. Imagine that.
And a premature child, is not strong enough.
That
not
part.
healthy enough.
Ooh.
Like, not yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Stuff still developing.
Right.
So yeah, in those situations, yeah, you have to do that. And I've been doing that for a long time.
What's that?
Isolating, insulating, just being in my own company, just taking my time. And I think that this time, I met like friendship first in my situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you still gonna date, you still gonna meet people and be you, but I think this time I've had more time than ever in my life by myself. And I go out to eat by myself. I always did that anyway though, but like I spent a lot of time with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because really in this season, the only thing that got me around people is the Clippers. Because if it wasn't for that, the other things that I do, it's real quick transitional. So if I come unlock your car door, I'm there for 5 minutes, maybe.
It's just
and I'm
simple
out.
hey and bye.
Yeah. So it's no personal attachment to that. I'm doing you a service, and it would do me a disservice to get to know you. So go do the work and peace out. Thank you so much. Call me if you need me again.
And that's a blessing though, that you are aware of that. You know what I'm saying? But for me, like I said, it's one of those things to where I've allowed access to me, and I'm prematurely allowing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm unprepared for what's in front of me. Because me, not the spiritual me, but me, expectation and other things are meeting these other energies, and
expectations.
Yeah.
Expectations really equals disappointment.
Oh, complete.
So I don't do that no more. I've learned, this is something else that in this time I've learned to not expect anything from anybody. Not the way I do it, because that was hurt me the most. Is expecting people to do things the way I do it.
To be honest though, it's not necessarily that is the thing where somebody says, "Oh, well, this is what I do. This is how I move," and y'all on the same page. There's an agreement until the work start getting, now the wheel is turning, and the things that person said that they can do. Faye, this ain't it, baby. This ain't it, cuz.
This ain't it.
This ain't it. Don't put none of this on there, cause this ain't even authentically. Cause I'm moving. This ain't it, baby.
Okay, let's change the angle.
Okay.
All right, let's just stop right there.
Okay, yeah.
So next subject, let's just talk about something that's just more freelance, not so personal, but just
Right.
more your opinion, right?
Okay.
So I don't know if you've seen the documentary Sean Combs' The Reckoning.
The who?
Sean Combs' The Reckoning by 50 Cent.
Mm-mm.
You haven't seen the new documentary?
Mm-mm.
Have you been following any of the P. Diddy accusations?
Nah.
Never.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. So that's a suggestion. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing anything over the next couple of days, it's 4 episodes. But basically, it's running down his basically his rise and his fall. Right. But this is somebody that the world has like put on some high pedestal. You see big chains and a lot of money, and you will be fooled by the exterior, or you know what I'm saying, what you see in shining lights. But the truth is, it's so dark. It's demonic. Like it's this is a monster. This to me is a little bit more aggressive than Surviving R. Kelly, if you saw that.
Nah, I did see that.
So
it's worse than that?
It's worse than that because the level of a person with a fragile ego, right? You have a real fragile ego, and you could be on top, but if somebody else look like they gaining on you, then you will take them out. Like literally take them out. Like not figuratively, but literally take them off this earth.
Wow.
You have to have a real fragile ego to
those
calculate
people,
like that.
People like that though are noticeable, and you learn
Usually,
to stay away from those type of people. Like they're very noticeable.
Yeah.
Because typically they're loud, they're obnoxious, and they have to pay to keep yes men around them. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to deal with them. So it's basically in order to. I mean, I got folks in my family like that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I got an uncle like that in particular.
What you mean?
That has a fragile ego. And just pay. You have to pay to keep folk around you. It's simply even just to come to your house, and like nobody just comes to your house. You have to offer some. Like it's always free beer or alcohol, free weed, free food. You ain't got to bring none. Just bring yourself.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is that once folks start getting ready to leave, he got an attitude. Like, no, sit down here. He pull out more of whatever it is that he offered you. So, and they're basically like, they feel empty on the inside. So the reason I say those type of people are noticeable, because they're going to do everything and anything to keep you around. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So. And it could be something that's missing. It could be. It could be. Sometimes it could be an authentic good heart, but everybody's heart ain't like yours. You know what I'm saying? And it could be, it makes him feel bigger to have it, like to have it, large group of people around them. Personally, right now, I don't want to be around no groups, no concerts,
None.
no. I just don't. I'm not in that phase of my life right now. It's real isolated. So when I have to come to work, I feel I have to recover from it.
Yeah.
Like I went down to 2 days a week. Now, um, I was going back and forth from here to Atlanta, so I was doing. I would come to work 2 days every 2 weeks. Um, now, I've had some car issues, and so I don't feel like I should travel that distance, knowing what's wrong with my car.
Yeah.
So until I trade out, I can't travel that distance. So now I'm here, and I'm still trying to keep the same schedule. Like 1 day this week, maybe 2 days next week. Like I've lost my fire for crowds. A lot of my energy gets sapped. I feel like it's kryptonite. It weakens me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But anyway,
I had a good little run with that too. Like I wanted to be the no in trucking. You know what I'm saying? I had a good little run. But life happened, divorce, and immediately it was just like solitude. You know what I'm saying? Like I withdrew, and it has been peaceful. But the biggest thing for me is being aware of what's going on around me. And not only that, but being aware of what's going on inside of me. I'm in my head a lot, but at the same time, I'm looking for something bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like my purpose, I understand what it is, but I feel like it's not time yet for me to take shape.
What do you feel like your purpose is?
I mean, I know it's ministry.
Okay.
I know it's speaking. I know it's,
okay.
I know that's what it is.
Who are you speaking to? Is it a specific audience, or is it like just the masses? Is it like,
Honestly, that part is still being defined. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't think that there's a target audience when God put a word in you. The word gonna reach who it's supposed to reach.
Right. Well, sometimes like certain women. Like I heard a lady on my last episode. She said that she feels like her audience is young girls and older women, and I would agree that that's her audience. And I just was wondering if you had a particular audience.
And you know what? That's that's a good question. You know what I'm saying? It puts things into perspective. But for me, it's hard to relate to men until they get to know you, being a masked woman. You know what I'm saying? Because men don't respect you until they know you. And that's the crazy thing, because it's almost like they have this preconceived notion that, oh, she thinks she's a guy. Right? Like, have you ever gone through that? Like, where guys... Well, you know what? You've been a barber for years.
I've been a barber for years, but yeah, that don't stop that type of thing from happening. Like,
what
I'm saying? Like, what you saying? Like, yeah, I don't think I'm a guy. I'm actually offended if you think I'm a guy.
Right. Because I'm a lady.
So, yeah. So, like I was just saying on my last one, I want all of the things too. Like, I'm not offended that you hold my door. I'm not offended if you give me a helping hand with something. I'm going to take that help. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm well aware of who I am and how I am.
Right.
At the end of the day, if you're the man, I'm going to let you be that. And I ain't got no problem with being who I am.
Just keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't had no issues like that. But I have had some issues while we're on the subject. Of how I am, how I present, and how people behind the scenes may even be drawn to that. But will lie or deny that they or be embarrassed that they had a feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? About a girl like me. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't been in one of them situations. In my early, I said situations.
Mm-hmm. You keep your sideburns, or you want to cut them?
Cut them off.
Okay.
No, I've been in one of those situations in my early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I dated a guy, the last guy I dated.
Mm-hmm.
And he saw who I was. Mm-hmm. And at the time, my grandmother was giving me crap about, being this way, and I was like, you know what, let me give it a shot. But he saw me, basketball shorts, t-shirt, flip-flops, boxers, like he was actually turned on.
So do you think a guy is gay if he likes a girl like you?
To be honest with you, I believe he was bisexual, because there was some stuff that went on during that time that gave sus, and it was openly done. You know what I'm saying? This was out at the store, like, not to go into detail, but it was basically he said some gay stuff outside openly. You know what I'm saying? And it was sickening, to be honest with you. So to answer your question, yeah, because what would attract you to me? You don't like coochie that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way. I mean, I like, women. And there's nothing about you that turns me on.
Right.
Nothing.
Thank you for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for that.
No.
It's definitely about some heels and nails and skirts and,
right.
You know what I'm saying, matching sets that attract me to women. So if you like me, I'm probably not gonna be interested. But I'll tell you this though. So honestly, when I seen the Soldier video with the Brat, I was like, God damn, the Brat fine as a motherfucker.
but that don't make you wanna.
No,
like, hey,
I probably would have tried the Brat on that one, on that video.
I mean, she's a pretty woman.
Yeah, on Soldier, she was a woman. It was different. Like, I saw her different, right? And then the girl from, I don't know if you ever used to watch, what was it with Flavor Flav?
Delicious.
No, Hoops. Hoops was sexy. Hoops was so sexy to me. And she was kind of giving a little tomboy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I so would have got with Hoops. You know what I'm saying? Like, I so would have been on her ass.
Man, that's funny.
Yeah. And no shame, and like holding hands and some more shit.
Yeah. But I think that, and what I've learned is that when men do get to know you, and fully, now this if they ain't on no BS, you know what I'm saying? Because some men will hang around you just to see if they can wait it out, catch you in a vulnerable space, and think that they gonna shoot their shot. Like, I've had that happen too, numerous of times. But that always ends tragically. One in particular just texted me not too long ago. And I was like, who is this? You love me and you miss me. Like, bro, like, no. Go back over there. I do not do that. Yeah. Stay over there, please. Yeah.
So they having a moment of vulnerability, and then they step wrong.
You should have known you was stepping wrong when you did what you did.
Now, my thing is, does it ruin the friendship if somebody, okay, so if a girl, now I'm totally women, but if a girl step to me and I ain't interested, I ain't never said I ain't interested, but I might say, I'm seeing somebody, blah blah blah, and we can continue to be cool. When when you do that in this situation, you said somebody called you, like, stay over there. Can you continue to be cool, or is it like a
It
rejection?
Depends. That wasn't all that it was. There was another boundary that was crossed. You know what I'm saying? So there were multiple boundaries crossed in this space. So, but you know me. You know what I'm saying? And you know a lot, like some of my deepest, secrets I've shared with you. And to use them against me. Not necessarily to talk them, but to take and start moving different. You know what I'm saying? And you're moving according to the shit that I told you. You know what I'm saying? You not moving like you're my best friend. You're moving like somebody that's on some FS. You know? But yeah, I don't. Nah, ain't no. It's point of no return there. Love you, but I can love you from afar.
I've learned that this year too.
What's that? I can love you from afar.
Yeah. So a lot of people, in this season, I cannot be around. I cannot fraternize with. I cannot, and I hate it. I hate it. In my healing journey, it's shown me a lot, and some people just can't be there right now. I can't even talk to you on the phone, or it's really a time for me, and I ain't never done this. So when you have to do it, when you step back and you shut up, you know what I'm saying, stop talking so much, you can hear, you know what I'm saying, better. And in this season, I needed all of the alone time that I had, my shadow side, my dark side, because everybody got a light on the dark side, you know what I'm saying, allowed me to see things that I wasn't seeing before, because I would let my heart override it.
Say that one more time.
In my darkness, I could see things
right
that I couldn't see before, because my heart would override the things that I saw. Like, I would make it good, even if it wasn't good.
But why we do that? Why is it that you think we do that?
Well, first of all, I'm empathetic. So I resonate with pain heavily. So when people are going through pain, it's almost like, you ever seen like the Green Mile, where dude, like, I ain't never seen the movie, but I seen parts of the movie where he, like, pretty much, he's so good, he gonna take this up out of you and he gonna spit it out, because he can see it. He can see what your thing is.
Right.
You know, some people will see what your thing is and they'll play on it. I'll see what your thing is and I'm trying to rub that thing. Like, let me get that out of you, because this the thing that's stopping you. And it's crazy that sometimes people don't think, and I'm people, because somebody can see something that is ailing me that I don't know they can see.
I remember that one time you told me, I just stop.
Yeah.
It's like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So, even things that you hide through a smile, or, being the light of the place, whatever, some people can't see. It's almost like a sign hanging on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's mama issue. Okay, that's daddy issue. Okay, that's sexuality.
And
okay, that's identity.
Right.
Like, and you can label the things that people don't even know is clearly visible. It's like 2020.
Right.
But you, like, have learned to escape through life. And I'm not saying you personally, I'm just saying,
yeah, you fine.
Us as people, we learn to escape through life through our hardships and our hurts. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to pull yourself out of those things, it'll become a residence for you.
Right.
You will live there, like, never pulling yourself out. Like, no matter who you are, how old you are, everybody wants to be somebody's little girl. You know what I'm saying? You still somebody's daughter. No matter what age, you can still be hurt at 50 like you hurt at 15. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know how to harness it, you will live in it. So
That's and it's funny that you said that because out of the heart come the issues of life, and it's the crazy thing is we're not supposed to lead from the heart. You know what I'm saying? Like you leading from the heart always get you screwed over.
what should you should lead from a place of logic?
You got to.
Yeah.
Because leading with your heart is because everybody's not going, even though you see that and have that kind of empathy for other people, and they may say that they got the same form of empathy for you, but all it takes is one shift to shift the whole dynamic of whatever y'all had going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody ain't gonna lead from a heart space, and those very issues make the hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you and I may be able to say, okay, I can still be who God want me to be in this situation, but that doesn't mean that other people know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Am I making sense?
Yeah, I do that all the time. Like, and I give people. Well, I used to do that. How about there's a new me today. This is something a part of my walk too. So I've learned to this your shit. Like that ain't mine, and I got I had to instill in this walk. It's a daily walk, but I can listen to you, I can hear you, and not try to fix you. Like it's not my job. And something else I learned. I was telling one of my customers the other day. When you let your heart beat your discernment, you know what I'm saying? You if you do that, and I reference Sinners, the movie. Have you seen it? Man, okay, so Sinners, how it starts off, it's like some Indians. They go to this house. They looking for this man. He done ran into this lady's house. She let him in. And she's trying to help him because she think somebody's after him. She think he's hurt. She think, something's going on. She opened her door and she let him in. So the Indians knocked on her door and said, hey, is he here? And she said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. She was protecting the person. And they say, if you let him in, God help your soul, right? So I referenced that to my house, not my literal house, but my house of business. And sometimes you can't let everybody in your house. If you let them in, it's your fault. So you can act like a victim, you can feel like a victim, you can be in victim consciousness, whatever you want to do. But you get a choice to say yes or no. So if you let people in your house that shouldn't cross your threshold, what comes after that is yours. You feel me? So you let the wrong people in, now you have to set your house on fire. It's the only way.
Right, that's the only way.
You got to destroy your whole house because you let one person in that you knew shouldn't have been there.
The crazy thing is that it's one person, but it's multiple spirits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They got multiple things attached to them that there's not even, you ain't even got the arm or to take on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you will try to fight that thing with your physical self, and you can't do that.
Right.
Like when you fight against spiritual warfare is a real thing.
It is.
And when you fight against something that is warring like that, then you got to fight from a higher source.
Right.
If I use these, I'm gonna tire myself out.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose all day and twice on Sundays. That is so real though. Like that's, we were talking about that before the camera started rolling. Discernment. Like you cannot go against it. Going against it is at your own detriment. Because things can look good on the surface, sound good to your ears, but if your discernment is saying something completely different, and the thing about that too is you're going to still get these signs that show up. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff still going to look good on the surface, but it's going to be these subtle things that's going to be like, hold on, wait a minute, this ain't right. This ain't right.
And you feel it, and you know it, and you know this is going left.
But your heart, though, you letting it hard.
You
still
gonna have to
lead.
pull this junk out your chest. You feel what I'm saying?
You gonna have to.
Because if you don't, and if you keep doing that, you gonna end up, trading places. You know what I'm saying?
And you sacrificing yourself all over again, your own sanity, your, you know what I'm saying, your well-being, and anybody attached to you, you putting them at risk as well.
Man.
So I totally, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad we even touched that because that's relevant.
Yeah, and then some people, Angel, they know you got a glow, right? They know it's a light on you. You know what I'm saying? So their attachment style is so dark. They just trying to attach to the light because that's what bugs do. That's what you know what I'm saying. Like
bugs.
Like you put a light outside right now in the summertime and watch how many bugs be all around the light.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Now that's an illuminated light, but real light that come from the Lord, right? You know, when you got that, it's even worse.
And you know what? That's crazy
worse.
because I know, like, I get that a lot. You know, like, hey, you carry this energy. Even when I'm down, folks be like, hey, you carry an energy that's like none other. When I walk in the job, them folks be looking at me like, you good today? I remember just one day last week, I wasn't okay. You know, it was like, what's going on? Because this ain't your norm. You know, they could tell that something was going on with me. But you can't see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't see your thing. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
you know it's there.
Yeah, you know it's there, but you can't see it and you don't know the intentions of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you can know that somebody got daddy issues, mama issues. Like, it's almost like they wear it on their shoulders.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't know what other people see with you.
Yeah. I do. Like, the biggest thing that they can see with me is my preference.
What you
know
mean
what
by
I'm
that?
saying? So, like, you know, like, unless you standing in your, you a feminine girl, right? A feminine girl can hide that she's gay. But if you mass presenting, you can't hide this. So everybody know, oh, this her son. You know, this is one of the things. There's plenty of things in everybody. But, you know, the one thing that stands out the most is I'm gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's the clearest sin. It's the clearest ailment for some. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so yeah.
But I'm speaking of as far as when you said the light. You know, when you stand in the light, you can't, like, you know that it's there, but you don't know other people's intent when they're trying to attach to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I do now.
I mean, you've had enough experience.
Yes. Yeah, I do now. And I don't like it.
A gift and a curse.
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse. Yeah,
because you got to learn how to work with it, work in it, and work through it.
Right. I learned that some people don't love you; they love your energy.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, don't mess with you, but they like your emotion. You know what I'm saying? They like how you move. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm now knowing that I don't want to be in the presence of nobody, really. Like, to be honest with you, you know, I visit, I speak to you for a few minutes, but then I'm gonna get on down, cause like some people got too much good head. You know what I'm saying? You can't have your good head around everybody. You know what I'm saying? You gotta protect your crown. And everybody want to bite on it. People will bite your head, like, for real, like, literally, you know, because that's a part of the light too. You know what I'm saying? They know it's deeper. And I think it took me 40-some years to realize I might have a light. I might have a.
You might have,
you know,
like I might have a little bit. Just,
you know what I'm saying? It could be. You know what I'm saying? You know, humbly, right?
You do.
But, you know, that's the thing. So it makes people, and then when you don't give it, see, it's cool if you giving it, but when you don't give it, then like you the most hated. Like you committed a crime, and why? Why you won't give me you?
Right. You supposed to do this because this is who you are. Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And then it's like a motherfucker would try to destroy you because you don't give it. You know what I'm saying? So
story of my life.
It's how now this is the question though. This is the catch-22. In this space, am I still, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual wickedness in high places, or am I to fight this with, you know, my humanness? You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, you really trying to hurt and harm me.
Nah, for real.
In like mentally, physically, emotionally, like you're trying to destroy me for real.
Yeah.
So like, do you still handle that? Well, you know what? That I know the answer to that. Yeah, we still wrestle not against flesh and blood. You still gotta pray through it, but what it say? What the little post say? I ain't gonna start nothing, but I don't take no shit.
Right.
So you know, peace is always the order of the day. Don't push me. Right. Peace is always the order of the day, but I will pray for you and still fight you back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I do believe that the best thing to do is exit stage left.
Yeah, and so that's what I do. So it comes off as aloof, right? Like just really cold. But like when I feel something too attached to me, then I have to like leave it, and especially when I know it's not for good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So my leaving it feel real cold and like we don't care, like it's calculated. But nah, I saw you, so I had to go. Like
right, you showed your real hand.
Right, you know.
When you could have been honest from the get. That's one thing about me too, though, man. I'm super forthcoming and transparent about who I am. Like I want you to have the option to choose with me. Like you ain't even gotta be cool with me. I'm gonna show you who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real genuine person. But if you got me, effed up, you got me effed up, and I'm gonna tell you got me effed up. Don't sit around me and plot and scheme. In the background and be like, okay, well, once this happened, this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And I've actually seen that happen.
Yeah.
Seen it play out.
Yeah, I had no choice but to be alone in this time. It just got to a point where it just felt like contamination, like everywhere. Like, just you remember like in 2020 when COVID came out, and people had to quarantine. Even people that you love, right? Like you love them, but you can't be in the same room with them for 14 days. Or unless you might die. You know what I'm saying? Like you might die. Like if you just want to go in here and hug the person that you love, you got to stay away. They sick. You know what I'm saying? And in this season, like a lot of people that I love, my hurt came through, my vision came through 2020 on a lot of people that I love with all my heart. You know what I'm saying? And so it made me have to step back. Now maybe I return, but in this season I can't. Do you lie in the front? In this season I can't return. Maybe it's my healing time, and I need to get me together. Not that they need to do anything. I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times it is you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Issues. It's you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I totally agree with that. Because first of all, if I had the discernment, I saw it, I heard it, I heard the still small voice, and I still chose to move. Whatever comes my way, it's my fault because I was warned before I got here. God showed me this before I got here. So me doing this still, it's my fault.
Right. I can't see nothing in real life, right? Like I'm blind for real. Like I need glasses, contacts, all that. Probably like the thickest bifocals you can have, but I think my spiritual lens is becoming really, really sharper. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to see different and better and in a non-judgmental place.
And the closer you get to God, though, you're going to be able to see better. You know what I'm saying? Because God is all, knows all, sees all, and does all. So therefore, if I am in you and you are in me, I can't do nothing but see. You know what I'm saying? So, and you, like I said, he will show you. And you still make these decisions. Not you But just in general, you still make the decision that you have been shown like, nah, this ain't it.
This ain't the route. Don't go that way. Turn around.
Yeah. Like I've been in situations where God has literally shown me exactly what something is, and still let that person lie to me and tell me something otherwise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, now God showed me this, and then
I mean, clear.
Yeah.
Real clear, and I'm still gonna do this. I'm still move like this. That's
Right.
crazy. It's insane.
So like I said, it's my fault. I can't blame nobody but me. So now, how I'm gonna fix this? Get what? I'm finna go back to God. God, I'm sorry. I messed up. I need you to get me out of this situation. Fix it, Lord.
Nah, I prayed that prayer for sure, and He did.
I always do.
Now, when He does that, so you said you've done it in return.
What you mean?
Like on situations where you praying to God to get you out of it. When you're faced with it again, what do? Did you return to it, or did you? And I'm just speaking on just anything that you can think of, like hardcore situation.
Have I returned to it? Yes, right. I have.
And then the hurt be twice as bad.
To be honest,
when you go backwards.
But my return was to. I didn't return with the whole me, and I didn't return all the way. You know what I'm saying? It was a return for a reason. It wasn't like it had purpose. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't attached to it, if that makes sense. Like you can be somewhere and not be attached. You know what I'm saying? Attachment is what really get us though. We attach to outcomes. It's almost like expectations. You know what I'm saying? So
my hand's cold, I'm sorry.
It was the attachment. It's the attachment that hurt. Because it's what? You expecting something to come of this situation. So, and I think this ultimately what was it you want something to come to pass, detached from the outcome of it, right?
Yeah.
And like you just said earlier, like have no expectations.
Yeah, I don't no more. Because I'm telling you, that was the thing that hurt me. Like, just expecting people to be as generous or as understanding or, you know what I'm saying, or as loving. You know what I'm saying? And all those things hurt me. So now you just accept people for who they are and how they are and where they are.
I'm going to tell you the most disappointing thing in the world to me.
What's that?
You are only expecting people to do what they said that they was gonna do, and it's the complete opposite. Like that's disappointing for somebody to say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do this, yeah, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna come through. And I ain't just talking about nobody in particular, but that's what really gets me. So if I'm expecting that from you, you said that you was gonna do that. So now you play possum when you don't do it. And that I don't remember that. Like, are you serious? That ain't what I said. Or they completely act like you crazy because you know what I'm saying. It's almost like deflection. No, that's not how that conversation went. Like
nah, it's gaslighting.
Yeah. So
and at its finest. And that's a word that I've learned in the last 3 years.
I just learned it too, bro. I had to look it up.
Yeah.
Like you gonna shit on my head and tell me it's chocolate.
Come on now. Come on, man. Nah, for real. And so you realize, that these things is happening. You treat it accordingly. I ain't mad at you, bro.
Go on and go on about your business.
Moving right along.
You have to, cause outside of that, you're gonna be crazy as hell. You're gonna be questioning your own logic. Like I said, it had me going back looking at text messages, rereading shit.
I'm gonna ask you a question before we end, and we really over. But I'm gonna ask you 3 things about things that possibly have helped you. That has developed you and has, if it had any truth to it. So, what is the worst thing that someone has ever said to you? that you remember?
Like what? Like in context.
Not conflict or just anything. I mean, any person. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could just be something that somebody said to you that stuck with you, that was a bad thing or a bad thing to you or about you that you remember.
To be honest, most of it I can't call it bad. You know what I'm saying? Because it ended up working for my good.
Okay,
You know
what was
what I'm saying?
said though?
Hell,
If you don't mind repeating it,
no,
because
I mean,
sometimes things hurt that bad. Words can hurt, so you don't want to tell nobody what was said.
you want me to tell you to be honest,
Yeah,
but it didn't. It hurt in the moment,
Mhm.
but
You
it
know
made
it
me
was
a better
true.
person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was you.
What?
For real. Yeah, it was you.
Look, I'm over here like, oh yeah, I
It was
wasn't ready
you.
for that.
No, because
What
I had at the time I had so much regard for you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you remember this, but you told me, you said, Angel, I ain't fucking with that shit because you too fucking negative. And at the time, I didn't know that I was negative. You remember this was around the time
I do not remember that.
when you got the truck and shit.
What truck?
The semi truck.
Okay.
Cause I was trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying, not to do it, and you know this, that, this, and the third, and it was like, nah, I ain't fucking with that shit, cause bro, you negative as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So
I don't even remember saying
believe
that.
it or not, when I left the shop, I was crying. I was literally in tears because when you said the shit, I was actually going through a shit ton of shit at home with the girl I was dealing with. Like and this wasn't on you, but I literally almost committed suicide that week. But this is what it made me.
It was
do.
because of something that I said.
No.
Okay.
It was some shit that was already going on.
Yeah.
But what you said, it hurt.
Yeah.
But what it made me do was it made me change. You know what I'm saying? It made me question who I was. It made me look at myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that same day, I ended up going for a run, and you sent me a link to like this prayer with music. It had like, you know, all kinds of stuff. So I ended up running. I was living in Water Grove at the time.
Okay.
So I ran through those apartments. I'm just running, I'm crying, and I'm just listening to this prayer. And I made up in my mind that day, I said, you know what, I will never be the same after this. I will never allow myself to get to this much of a low. Because energy-wise, I was at a low. I was at a deficit. You know what I'm saying? So unbeknown to me, I thought I was doing well. But you saw something in me that I couldn't see, and you made me question it. And even at home, the woman at home that's giving me an issue, you know what I'm saying? It was the same thing. So it made me look at me. So that's the reason I say it hurt, but it made me start. And that wasn't the only time, because now I have to do a self-check on the regular. Because if you tell me it's something wrong with me, I'm still going to go and look at me. But see, some folk can tell you it's something wrong with you, and they're just trying to get you to water yourself down to manipulate you. Yeah. They want you to remove your boundary so that you'll be easily to manipulate. Right. I've had to learn that too. But to answer that question, then it was you. Yeah. It was you.
So I hate that I said that.
No, you ain't got it, because it made me better.
Because sometimes I'm too outspoken, right? Like this is one of my bad things. I'm way too outspoken sometimes. Sometimes I'm totally silent. I'm quiet. People think I'm quiet. Certain people think I'm quiet. Certain people think ain't no way she quiet.
There's no need to apologize because I needed it.
Listen. So my part of my mission or purpose is to have people be introspective. Like my energy and my aura is gonna cause something, right? Like, okay, as masculine as I am, right? If I were meeting TD Jakes, I probably tone down my masculinity a little bit because he's such a man of God. Like he's such a powerhouse of God. It might cause me to naturally come down.
That's that, and you know what? That a lot of men think that just because you're a man that they want women to submit. No, when you're in the presence of a man, his energy, you don't have to say I'm a man.
If he's an alpha,
if
he's an alpha, it's automatically gonna make me come all the way down.
I do that to this day.
Right.
When my energy intertwines with masculine energy for real, I'm chilling out.
I'm different. I don't know what it is. It's a natural occurrence. So when people are in my energy, if you're a bullshitter, you know I know it. You know what I'm saying? You know I know it. And I ain't going to have to tell you. I ain't going to have to say a word.
Right.
Some people, you don't have to speak it.
Right.
You just have to be in existence of it. If it's in your orbits, then it's gonna change itself. Like, so my aura, my energy may cause people to be introspective. Either most of the time, in a bad way, it makes people feel like they're not doing enough or something, which is something that I hate.
My sister told me that the other day.
Yeah.
She literally said that. She told me that, Angel, you literally bring out this space, and people will be trying and giving all that they got, and you still make them feel. I said it's not that, because I hold myself to a higher expectation.
I'm an alpha female.
Yeah. So and I think it's the Capricorn in us too.
Yeah.
Because it was funny
sure.
because when I said something about my kid, like my kid Capricorn, she January the 3rd, and it's so easy to get her to do shit, and it's because we're the same sign. So the Capricorn energy is the same across the board. So where I may struggle with another kid, like my bonus children are both Geminis, they're twins. It's completely different. You know what I'm saying? They're going to feed me an excuse first. I tell you, the Capricorn, she looking.
Got it.
So, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Got
So, it's different. You've given me the assignment so I can go, but it's completely different. But, yeah, to answer that, you don't owe me an apology.
Yeah, I really want to apologize, and if it helped.
Baby, it made me a better person.
So that's one thing that was good. So tell me something, like the most memorable thing somebody said to you that was good. Because me telling you something bad changed you. What did somebody tell you that was good?
My ex-wife told me I was a phoenix.
You are. I would agree with that.
She told me I was a phoenix.
Yeah.
When I would be in a slump,
matter what, don't count it out.
Yeah.
Listen.
When I was in a slump, she told me, and every time she saw me get down in the dump, she would always say, "What are you?" And she, like I can be in tears, and she'd lift my head up and be like, "What are you?" And she would always tell me I'm a phoenix, and I would do this little stupid ass dance, like I'm a phoenix.
Because you gotta rise from the ashes.
Right,
you know what I'm
right. So
yeah,
that was it. And,
that's real.
And I had a homeboy to tell me that I was what's the word? He said I was invincible.
Yeah.
Like nothing, whatever comes my way,
you're gonna knock it down.
Right.
And you're gonna get back up.
Right.
Yeah, right. So I've seen this over the years. I don't know why we're in each other's energy, but I also want to share 3 things that somebody said to me as well. One was somebody called me lousy. That was such a hard word to me. Like it hurt me so bad that they called me lousy because
this must have been a lover.
Yes.
Okay, had to be. Because there's somebody that knew you
and it was level. Like a lousy partner.
Okay.
And it hurt me so bad because I would have rather just been called bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like it would have been a better word for me.
Right.
Lousy to me says hopeless.
Right.
Lazy.
Lazy.
Like it's just no point.
Yeah.
Like so it was really, really hurtful to me to know that they thought that way of me as a partner. Mm-hmm. Cause I'm really a romantic.
Right.
Like my barbershop me is not my lover me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people attach to me even on that side. So as my lover, like I'm doing everything to try to make sure you good. But that was one of the harshest things I ever heard. And it didn't make me better. It made me call bullshit too, like bullshit. Like because what people tell you, you don't have to take the shit.
Right.
You don't have to take it.
Right.
So that was one thing. One thing that my mama said, it was at my grandmother's funeral. My mama is not I'm so proud of you, mama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's plenty accolades that they've seen that I've done, and I don't get a lot of applause. But one day, and this might be even simple, but it was good for me. She said, we was at a funeral, at my grandmother's funeral, and this guy was like lingering around, and we were putting flowers in my car, and he said, "Hey, do you mind if I look in your car real quick? I'll probably never be able to afford one of these cars." I said, "I can't either." My mom said, "Yes, you can." And her saying that small, right, made me feel like my mama believed in me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it made me feel like it's just almost like I grew, like, oh, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like
Right.
a big thing to me. So, yeah, that helped me a lot. And then one of the most memorable things somebody said to me, I was in a barbershop. I was in Atlanta. It was probably like 2014, and I met this girl. Her name was Show. They called her Showcase.
Mm-hmm.
So we call her Show for short. Because she was just amazing. The word is amazing. She was amazing. And one day I was just having real bad anxiety. She was sitting down and she was watching me cut. She was writing some stuff out. I don't know what she was doing, but the whole fact that she was staring my way, I needed in that moment to know what she thought of me. I don't know why I needed that, but I text her. I said, I need to know in this moment. Like she right here. And she's doing something that don't have nothing to do with me, but I watch her look up and I watch her look down. I feel like she's reading me. She wasn't doing none of that. She was reading scripts for her upcoming actress position. But she said, and I will never, ever forget this. Mm-hmm. She said, underneath all of that exterior, you're hiding under a woman of God. And it took my breath away. Like, I was like, oh my God. It was like one of those things that, again, you don't think people notice. Mm-hmm. And they do. So I just wanted you to tell the people something that was good, bad, ugly, but has made you better. Look. So this Fade Files, my people, look, Angel.
I apologize if you like, you can put me on Front Street like that.
We real in here, so we gonna tell the truth.
Tell the truth.
You know what I'm saying? It's where the fade meets the facts.
And you know what, Fade? You've always been that person for me. Like, no matter if we talk every day or not, always, and I've always looked up to you. So for you to tell me that, for you to say that, it meant something to me. Because it's not like I have a whole lot of people that I deal with or even consider to be that. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's...
They ain't giving you that, they don't love you. All right, y'all. We out.